Crap, I think I forgot to talk to you last video. We've got to make sure we have sufficient range of motion. Oh, Instructor Rean, good evening. Sorry to bother you. I've been wondering, is that some sort of machine part? Oh, right, I've been experimenting with this since I was at ZCF. I'm still researching it, so I want to keep it secret. Does that have anything to do with soldats? Once I'm done, I'm sure I'll be sure to show it to you, off to you. I see. In that case, I look forward to it. Thank you.
I'll help.
No, not until we get to the next field trip, I guess. The sun's going down. Maybe I should head out soon. Let's go. Did it stop raining? Just like the forecast said. Wow, what a beautiful sunset. Yeah, it's quite the view. Maybe we should take a photo of it for Vivi. Brilliant, the rain cleared it right up. Let's carry the equipment out while we still can. Come on, let's get some practice in before the sun goes down. You sure are motivated, Yuna. Oh, bye, Instructor Rean. Excuse us. Good work today, you two. Did Freddy clip through the bushes? Are you planning on to go home after stopping by reset? Yeah, the rain cleared up and I'm just too excited about tomorrow. Ah, auto-scrolling. The classic RPG crime. From the sound of it, they won't be back at the dorm for a while. Voiceless auto-scrolling, to be exact. I guess it's fine if I head out now, but maybe I'll go have a look around town. Locations of the branch campus personnel have been updated on your map. New messages? So everyone's location has changed up a bit. But I can still go to both locations. Returning to the dorm will cause everything to progress. Does that mean I can't even visit the bath? Has anything changed with you? No better time to hunt than when the rain lets up. This is it, the primetime snail grail. He's been doing this even before the rain stopped. Oh, there's some green marks here and there too. I wonder if something happened to Jessica. She said she wanted to go to the training hall by herself before practice today. Yeah, and she wouldn't even say why. Well, I suppose all we can do is wait until she wants to talk about it. Just like when you two stood by for me during our field exercises. Hey, you're right. We can give her an ear to listen to when she's ready to talk. Anyway, let's get started on practice. Are you okay just doing matches today? I sure am. Let's go. Is that a side quest? It's so strange, a kitty who can talk. But more importantly, she's beautiful. Her coat is so soft and shiny. Hey, I never said you could pet me. Purr. Now your eyes are glazing over in contentment. So lovely. Celine looks like you're caught in Musei's claws now. But man, you sure have softened up. Hey, don't just watch, help! Meow, purr. I knew you'd give in eventually. Musei's soft yet deliberate strokes, Celine's sweet, delicate meows. I don't know why, but I can't take my eyes off of them. Nothing heals the weary heart quite like petting a warm, fluffy cat. Perhaps I can convince Emma to let me keep her. I'm going to go on the limb here and say probably not. Okay, so there's a side quest in the clubhouse. Oh yes, my next opponent. Tomorrow's our free day. We'll finally be free from our classes. Do you have any plans, Maya? Well, we had Tea Ceremony Club today, so we won't be meeting tomorrow. I was thinking about going shopping. How about you? My club's not meeting either, but I want to tend to the field a little. And maybe try out some new dishes I've been thinking about. I've been learning some new things from Celestin lately. Wow, you're pretty diligent, Sandy. Just when it comes to food. I want to learn as much as I can about cooking. It's a little frustrating, but Lisa does a really good job. Right, I should be able to work hard tomorrow too. In all my 24 years, I've never seen anything like this. A talking cat, a real-life talking cat, just like in the fairy tales. I hope she comes back. Celine's as popular with the ladies as always. Her harsh tongue only adds to her cuteness. I'll prepare some delicious milk. Oh, I hope she comes back. Unlike me, don't forget to give her milk. Otherwise, you'll miss out on some rewards. That you probably don't need to actually beat the game, but still. Oh, Instructor Rean. I hear you play Vantage Masters. Yeah, I do. Do you play too, Maya? Yes, I only recently started playing. Would you like to play against me in your free time? Sure, if you like. What's your deck? Okay, let's go with this one. I hope I don't burn out. Ranger? Oh no!
Let's begin.
I'm gonna sing duck. Two Blixes, what? Ow, 1 damage. Skill might be helpful later, but for now, I'm just gonna park this in the back, and maybe you'll bait the ranger? Nah. Okay, this is already looking pretty bad. I did not get a good hand. I had too many high-level cards. Oh no, Gwenfoss. Wait, why didn't you go for Hades? Well, whatever. Ooh, the Juggernaut. But I'm not ready to use it yet. Type advantage. Okay, then you will take damage. With Blix, I now have a way to snipe your ranger. You are not safe from me. Wait, what's that? Do I even have that one yet? It has no... It's a range type, so I better get rid of it quick. Okay. Blaze. And another one. There, you're almost dead. Unless you can get rid of my Blixes, you are screwed. She has so many cards in her hand, so I'm a little worried. Oh no, the Courier Bell. Good thing my knight is so tanky. Everyone powers up. Okay, but that's pretty much overkill. I can just snipe you right now.
That's unfortunate.
A lower cost ranged attacker. That might prove useful. Major Michael! Oh, Major Irving, I didn't expect to see you here. Yes, well, I had some free time on my hands. I see. What kind of books are you looking for? Mainly poetry and literary works. I usually spend my time with immense amounts of work-related documents and I teach mathematics. So this is something of a break for me. I see. That caught me by surprise, but it kind of suits him. If that's the case, why don't you stop by the literature club? Me stop by the literature club? If I did that regularly, they just get annoyed. But maybe once or twice isn't a bad idea. I insist, it'll be a great experience. It's already been 2 months since the branch campus was established. I had my reservations at first, but we have a good selection of books now. Aren't midterms coming up? I gotta make sure I'm prepared. Wait, do you know that my instructor Michael is an avid reader? Not to mention he's very polite. I guess I shouldn't believe in stereotypes. Kurt gift. Got in a fight with your mom again, didn't you, Tom? Yeah, well, cause she never stops nagging me about taking care of the teddy. She won't even listen to me. Yeah, I know what you mean. How about this? If I beat you, you need to go make up with her, okay? Fine, but I'm not gonna go easy on you. I can't challenge him yet, though. Only you. Oh, hey, Rean. Hey, I heard what you were saying. You really care for your friends, huh? Yep, it's what Gramps always tells me to do, after all. And well, I know Tom really likes his mom, so I wanted to help them make up. They're always together, so they must really get along. We finally used this side of the river for some reason.
This would be a good spot for fishing.
Is there anything new here?
There. Got a bite. This is promising.
Have I caught this one yet?
It's a whopper!
Speckled trout. Not just any trout. About that grilling technique you taught me, I can't quite control the burn. The issue may be the amount of water. Try adding a bit more and weakening the flame a bit. Oh, give that a try next time. I hope we'll be able to grill as perfectly as you someday, Mr. Solston. Solston sure is popular around town. Need to get my black records. I've watched Sister Rosine closely over the last 3 months, and she's really something amazing. I'm sure she would learn much more if she trained in the main church. I miss her, but I'm willing to write her a letter of recommendation. Hey, I love Miss Rosine. Miss Rosine read a picture book to me. Can you read it to me again, Miss Rosine? I was going to leave after a little rainstorm subsided, but the children insisted I stay. Kids love you no matter the town, huh, Rosine? Oh, I wouldn't say that. Besides, it wouldn't hurt to have someone else read them to them for a change. Oh, come and think of it. What? Hey, it's nothing. But do come by again when you have the time. Yeah, that definitely wasn't nothing. Sounds like a side quest. But it's not like I can get the bottom of it now, so I'll leave it be. By the way, Rean, I finished deciphering the black records stated you gave me. Thank you, this is a big help. Drycles takes up arms. I think we've heard that one before. First, this young man rose from the grass. Okay. Yeah, he has no claim to the throne. Kind of like with Oliver. Okay, but what was this one? I think it was this. Forgive me, you may leave now. Yes, sir, please call for me if anything happens. The head butler, now in his later years, bowed before leaving. The other man sighed deeply as he lay in the bed. He was elderly and sick. His well-trained body was as sturdy as a fortress still, and very few would ever doubt the condition of his health. However, he was clearly aging, weakening, and felt his end looming over the horizon. The Lionheart Emperor, otherwise known as Drykul's Race Aornor, was the 73rd Emperor, and nearing the age of 70. After ending the 5-year-long civil war, known as the War of the Lions, Drykel had been working tirelessly for 40 years. I'm pretty sure all the unnumbered black records are actually from the previous game. Although he was enthroned the year the war ended, he lost his Nordic friends and parted with the witch. He and his vassals worked hard to restore the Empire. I have no regrets, no need to worry about the children either. The Empress had also urged him to give up on the thoughts of the past. She was the daughter of a marquis who was assassinated during the Civil War, and although she was much younger than he, they fell deeply in love and she bore him 2 sons and 2 daughters. Although she passed several years earlier, their children remained healthy and would shoulder the burden of the reconstructed Empire's future. The next generation is being raised well. In the first half of the year, his best friend, Roland Vander, gave his life to protect him, and now Arnor raised his son. The son was already in his 40s now, and he flourished as a martial arts master while serving as a military officer. Then there was Thor's military academy. He established the academy 20 years prior. It was a place for the best and brightest, accepting students from various backgrounds. He'd be surprised. He smiled, thinking of his good friend that had fallen into a deep slumber at the end of the Civil War. The academy had been constructed at the place they'd first met, and where his friend now rested once more. These long years weren't for nothing then. As long as I can endure that thing until Aidios comes for me, that is. He cast his gaze to the corner of the room. There waited the nameless darkness. Ellipses. Today it came back to speak to him, begging pathetically, threatening with intimidation, subtly tempting. He knew what it was, ever since that day, 40 years ago when he took the throne. I suppose I should be happy my children and their descendants won't suffer the same curse. If he were not a man with the heart of a lion, he would surely have been broken by this daily torment long ago. On this day, however, he had a second visitor. Drykul's. An incredibly harmonious voice called out his name, bringing with it a wave of nostalgia. He looked up to see a woman with hair flowing gold standing at his side. Some of these are awfully detailed, aren't they? The rainy season is upon us. This sound reminds me of the good old days, back when I used to walk all around the continent. In those days, many cities still weren't safe. Walk around the continent? Were you a bracer? One time, bandits had me captured and held me in a stone prison. I survived by drinking the tiny bit of rain that would wash in. And then eventually, some nice people came and rescued me. Life finds a way. That's quite a story. It almost reminds me of the things Master Kafai put me through for my training. I get less customers when it rains, and it always reminds me of when I used to travel. I guess I'm getting old. No new courts. Orchid hairpin. Another Pecky. You have to be in the same room to give them these things. A blue leather book cover, and a fine one, at that. I like it. Huh, right? I just thought a gift like this might suit you. You're always thinking of others, instructor. At any rate, thank you very much for the present. It didn't budge! What? Okay, I guess maybe it's because I didn't do enough of your events. What about you, Muse? Oh, is this a hairpin? My, what an elegant butterfly, I love it. Yeah, when I saw it, it really reminded me of you. Maybe you could use it during the tea ceremony club. And I will do just that. Instructor, may I thank you with a kiss? No, that won't be necessary. It only budged a tiny bit. But at least to get the stat up. I'm not getting any of this in order, huh? Yeah, she always gives me an old version, an old black records, and along with the new one. Huh? Where are you? The puppy is rubbing a rag against the case. Are you cleaning? Wow, he's learning so many tricks. Is he worried my shoes are tracking in water? Sorry, I'll be more careful. Swing might become as intelligent as Zeit one day. Here's the orbital energy unit for your halberd. But hey, Red, didn't you used to have some big-ass rifle? Where'd that go? Was it called again? The Beer Soaker or something? Where the hell did you get that name from? It's the Berserker. Oh, yeah, that's it. They told me I couldn't bring it here with me. So I had a friend of mine hold on to it for now. And as for you, Rean, what are you doing skulking around back there? If you want to buy something, then grow some balls and speak up. Sorry, I didn't know when would be a good time to jump in. But from the sound of it, you had a really amazing weapon, Randy. Jaegers get all the cool weapons. Yeah, I got it back when I was a Jaeger. But maintaining something that huge was a real pain in my ass, so I only used it when I was in a pinch. I can imagine. I wonder if Randy's gun was anything like, hey, if you're just here to chit-chat, then clear the hell out. If you're buying, then let's do some damn business already. Come on, buy something. Got it. If only they paid us, if only it was easier to maintain. Hey, that plushie you got there. Ain't that from the Mishy at Work series? Oh, I do have this Mishy plush with me, but what's this Mishy at Work business? What, really? You don't know? Sheesh. Mishy at Work. After a series of unfortunate circumstances, Mishy finds himself penniless and lost in the Empire. And so, to build himself back up, he tries his hand at a slew of different jobs. A real tear-jerking entry to the Mishy series. Or I'm not really into this sort of thing. I didn't even realize these Mishy stories got so in-depth. There's a total of 7 of these Mishy at Work plushies out there. Looks like you don't get their true worth, so I can take them off your hands. If you find all 7 of them, bring them to me. I'll give you something nice in exchange. But only if you find them all. The whole set, not one less. You got that? Huh? Sounds like you really want these plushies. Not give a Mishy to her while it's equipped, so be sure to unequip it.
I got some good stuff. Come on, buy some more. Come on, buy some. Wanna buy something?
Tita had some business to take care of, so I'm here covering for her. By the way, have you seen Selena anywhere? I tried giving her some milk earlier, but she ran away. I warmed it up in a beaker for her and everything. I mean, I wouldn't want to drink of that. Huh? Do you think she might still a grudge from when I tripped and almost fell on her? I'm not sure that's grudge for me, but I don't think she's going to want to be underfoot for a while.
Huh? Alrighty, let's begin!
We might need this for collection's sake. Even if it's kind of low tier.
Huh?
Celine and Val gets along so well. Next time she's here, I'm gonna give her more milk and treats than she knows what to do with. As long as they don't almost fall on her, it should be fine, right? Where are you up to? Shouldn't be long now. Expecting a souvenir or two at the very least. What are you talking about, Professor? That's none of your business. You'll see soon enough. I don't need to tell you. I see. What's he talking about? This is so much work it's almost comical. Oh well, simply give him half of it once he arrives. Him? So someone's coming? Oh hey, welcome. Want to take a look too, Instructor? We've been putting up some new products, so now that's getting hot. For instance, we just got a whole array of quick-drying clothes in. Feel free to take a look. Anything here that boosts evasion? No. They're starting to sell their summer lineup now. Oh, this is so cute. Doing some shopping, Toa? Oh, hello, Rean. I am. I managed to finish my work a lot faster than usual today. And whenever I have free time, I tend to stock up on whatever I need. I know how that feels. When you're busy, that's the only way to do things. Getting yourself some new outfits? Well, I only meant to buy some innerwear, but some of the clothes really caught my eye. Still, I don't really get to wear casual clothes very often, so maybe I should hold off. I guess I could dress a little more casually on our free days, though. I can get why you wouldn't. Gotta look teacherly in front of the students, right? Ah, damn, that's good stuff. Ash, are you? Hey, don't get your panties in a twist. This ain't booze. According to the bottle, it's a malt-flavored soft drink, as in non-alcoholic. Whew, you shouldn't try and scare me like that. Hey, don't blame this on me. You just jump to conclusions on your own. I ain't here to cause trouble. I just do what I want. All I ask is that you do what you want in moderation. I've heard of people who can get drunk off the atmosphere alone, lucky bastards. I ain't one of them though, so no need to worry about me getting drunk. I heard them talking about the branch campus on the radio the other day. It was about how you all took part in the security detail for the inspection team in Crossville last month. You can imagine how happy it made us townsfolk to hear that. Never thought I'd be so proud of having a school here. Here's hoping you all keep up the good work out there. Director Michael told me he was impressed with the most recent episode of my drama. Heh, that material I've been gathering is really paying off. I need more. The best material always comes from the sources closest to you. It seems more real that way. Heh heh. The saying of this last episode was a little cliche. Heh, just have to learn from my mistakes. Hey, why do I need to sort the letters? He was like, I'm really busy and kind of forced me into it. Dumbass monk. You're so stupid. The letters don't save there for the talk show or the news show. So why do I have to do this? Oh, Instructor Rean, are you on your way home? Yeah, are you cleaning up, Mr. Mayor? That's pretty diligent of you. Many leaves fall off the branches when it rains. Seeing puddles everywhere bothers me too. I suppose that's just the way I am. Looks like the swimming club kids are done for the day. Things were a bit awkward between them back in April, but they seem to be getting along nicely now. Seeing them like this makes me smile. You're pretty close today, Ollie. Keep at it and you'll be able to do it next time for sure. I hope so. How much was the drink? Valerie asked me the same question. I'll tell you why I told her. It's on me. You work really hard today. I say that earns you a drink. Oh, thank you very much. No prob. I feel like I owe a lot to Leonora. Well, I guess I'll have the chance to return the favor eventually. Phew, having a sports drink after a club is especially refreshing. Ollie's really grown up. She's gotten better at swimming. It's really nice seeing someone grow right before your eyes. Listen, Kurt, you might beat me in chess, but when it comes to sharpshooting, that's my turf. Yes, I'm well aware. Especially considering you just beat me. No, that's not what I'm getting at. I mean, sure I did better than you, but only barely. You beat me in so many other things. It's not fair, let me have something. I'm not sure how to respond to that. You think he'd be happy you won? Good grief, what does he want me to say? He says that, but it's clear he really cares about it for his friends. Isn't there just one thing I can beat Kurt in? Maybe my encyclopedic knowledge of swimsuit babes? Damn it, I can't brag about that. Playing pool. Ugh, damn it, one more time. Sure thing, I don't plan on losing though. Oh, looks like we're playing billiards again. Reminds me of when Claire gave me some pointers when we played at the Phoenix Swings. Oh, Instructor Rean, you want to play too? Oh no, not right now anyway. But you seem like you're pretty good, Stark. I guess so, I used to play a lot back home. This one guy I knew was a master at billiards, he really taught me a lot. Crow? Oh, is that so? If I remember correctly, Stark is from Jurai. It seems like Ash and Kerr are pretty good too. And for some reason I get the feeling you are as well, Instructor. Ideals, why do the good-looking ones have all the talent? I think you might be jumping to a few conclusions here. Kurt, Ash, Stark. Ideals, why do the good-looking ones have all the talent? He's like a more serious version of Sydney. I think Ash said this earlier, but Wayne and Sydney might be more popular with the girls if they dial it back a bit. First things first, I got a weak proposition to make with the stores here, see if they're willing to cooperate with me. Today's targets are Neo Suion and Carnegie Books and Games. They join my company network, they get their goods for super cheap. Win-win. Seems like your business talks are going well. Aye, of course, you expect anything less? There's one thing that's bothering me though. You know that Night Volley store back in the back streets? How come a black market broker in Crossball is a branch here of all places? I don't know the details either. They have some rare goods, so some students go there too. Oh, now that's cheeky. I don't think they're competing with me directly though, so I'll just keep an eye on them for now. Just bothers me that they beat me to the punch. Have to admit, Night Volley wasn't even in my sights. Oh well, getting this partnership with the other stores is my priority right now. If I can find a way to deal with them while working towards my main goal licensed company. Not your office this time. Look at this, the town is beautiful after a rain. Without rain, we can't appreciate the joy of a sunny sky. And with the skies clear once more, it's all the easier to see hope on the horizon. When you put it that way, it makes a lot of sense. I suppose it makes sense for her to be in charge of art classes. She has a real poetic side to her. All scene is missing is a rainbow. Oh well, next time perhaps. Kairi and Linde. I'm really glad you're here now, Linde. Even with Instructor Toa's help, there's only so much I can do by myself. I'm happy I could help, but just looking at the room, I can tell you are doing a wonderful job without me, Kairi. Isn't that right, Instructor Rean? Yeah, his knowledge and skills have been a big help at our field exercise camps. Really? Making split-second medical decisions can be pretty nerve-wracking, so I can understand why you'd be anxious. I'll try to help you out as much as I can. If there's anything you don't understand, don't hesitate to ask me. Understood, thank you. Glad to have you with us, Linde. I know just what Kairi's going through, but that's why we're here, isn't it? To guide the students on their path to adulthood. I'm going to work as hard as I can to keep them all safe and happy in the meantime.
Let me know what you need.
See, buff types. These are expensive, but they heal quite a bit too. If only there was a... I wonder if I can exchange for the higher tier power potions.
Stay safe.
It's a huge relief to have someone who's specialized in medicine with us. I need to learn as much as I can before our next field exercises. Hey Tita, you searching for something? I'm about to send the boost carrier's usage data to the RF company. Is that so? It's going to Elise's 4th development division. Yep, that's right. I could have done this in the research hall, but this computer works better for external communication. I see. The boost carrier seems like a pretty amazing piece of tech. We can't use it on the Hector or Kestrel yet, right? Right. The boost output needs to be adjusted meticulously to accommodate each machine. With what a heavyweight Hector is, we don't even have a clue where to start. I'll be checking with Elisa a lot to get it right. I guess maybe if you could put like 4 boosters. I see, good luck. Thank you. Ouch, my back's killing me. Figured it'd be heavy considering we wanted the best audio sound quality, but oof. Glad you were there to help, Gustav. This is a pretty spectacular sight. So you guys made these speakers all by yourselves, eh? Huh? That's pretty amazing, you two. Okay, the next challenger. I must be quicker. Strike truer. Jessica? Wow, she's really concentrating. Instructor Rean. Sorry to break your focus, but something about you seems kind of impatient. You see right through me, Instructor. Instructor Randy has been telling me the same thing. However, this is a problem I must deal with on my own. Oh? Should I just leave her to her training then? This might be a good opportunity to test her mettle. Is there anything else? Well... Ask Jessica to spar. Jessica, would you like to spar with me? Our styles are obviously different, but I think it might be a good learning experience nonetheless. Of course. I've always been curious about the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school. Great, then it's settled. Tip of the spear started. Impressive, your stance doesn't leave any openings. Likewise, Jessica, you're not wasting any movement. Now come on, there's no need to hold back. Give me everything you've got. Understood.
Now,
Rean's the boss! The only good news is that Jessica has a ton of EP, so she can just spam arts. Pain. Why can't I... Okay, so cold nail, please freeze.
Gotcha! Gotcha!
That's real... do you have any voice clips other than gotcha? Maybe you should be an Ace Attorney cameo? cold nail.
Gotcha!
You have no S-craft. You're just as noob as Kurt. I mean, not as... I mean, Ash and Muse. Kurt and Yun already learned theirs. They're not noobs anymore. Okay, so... Still go for a cold nail.
Gotcha!
What? Oh shoot, he's getting too far away from me to do anything.
Yeah! Gotcha!
Good thing about the spear is that I have a huge range advantage. Let's hope he doesn't bust out his ogre mode. I highly doubt he'd ever do that for training.
Gotcha!
Arcus, activate!
What?
Ha! Sit!
Gotcha!
Piercing nail.
Good job.
Ow! But you're so nerfed now that it doesn't matter. This is way easier than Aurelia, that's for sure.
That was good.
Thanks, instructor.
He did not use his S-craft either, or any kind of enhancement mode. Phew, and that's the extent of my skill. Oh, I thought I had a good sense of how strong you were, but you just keep improving. And you know how to use the evade tank strats. Now I've had the chance to see your techniques again. I'm impressed by how refined each individual form of Schleiden school spearsmanship is. But we only see 2 crafts. I wish only you had an S-craft. It's an honor to hear you say that, but frankly it's a compliment I don't feel I deserve. Despite all my training, I'm still unable to progress beyond the beginner level. As I am now, my flailing does nothing but sully the Schleiden name. I remember saying the same thing about never progressing past beginner level. Called myself a dropout. Laura wouldn't have any of that. Plus, if you truly did make like of yourself and your own abilities, that is an act of shame for which you owe yourself recompense. I still remember those words vividly. Maybe this sparring session was meant to be. Jessica, I get how you feel. The school has no shortage of capable fighters, like Kurt and Leonora just to name 2. Heck, Kurt's already intermediate level. Honestly, I'm not surprised to hear that you're worried about falling behind. It's almost refreshing how blunt you are, instructor. But I'm afraid you don't quite understand how I feel. I'm not sure about that. When I first enrolled at Force, I was only at beginner level, just like you. Back then, Laura, the successor to this R-State school, was intermediate level, and I felt exactly the way you feel now. Really? But if I were to compare myself to you as a first year, I'd come out lacking. I don't know, you seem to have the AT delay spam part down. You don't have to compare yourself to me, or anyone else. Just let me say this. To sell yourself short just because you're a beginner is disrespectful to your martial art and to the people around you. And above all else, it's disrespectful to yourself. Instructor Rean. I say those words like they're my own, but I'm telling you what Laura told me. The point is, when I was a student, I found myself constantly questioning my skills, wondering if I was on the right path. As an instructor in charge of martial arts training, I can promise you that you are more than capable enough. There will be times when you hit a wall in your training, but you're always going to find a way to break through it. Thank you for your kind words. I'm starting to think I think I'm starting to feel a little better. But I hear it. I didn't perform as well as I would have liked, but my mind feels clearer now.
For the honor of Schleiden.
I will continue to train, bearing my family's name as a badge of pride. Yeah, that's the spirit. AP increased by 2. Instructor Rean, thank you for earlier. I have tennis practice after this. Once I cool down a little bit, I'll need to get ready. Wow, you're really hardworking, Jessica. Somehow you beating up Rean got academic points for the school, huh? I guess it proves that Rean's a good teacher. Let's see. What the heck? I know you're 10 levels higher, but that's still a little weird to look at, isn't it? Huh, well I can't make you and Louise wait. Once I cool down a little bit, I'll need to get ready. I wonder if Kurt heard the training session at all. No. Looks like the sun is about to set. Should I head back to the dorm now? Yeah, I might as well. I think I've done everything I could. I even did a hidden side quest.
I see you're on your way back too.
Hey there, Toa, Celine. You two together is quite the rare sight.
I suppose it is now that you mention it.
I guess so. It took quite some effort on her part to convince everyone to let a talking cat stay here.
I see. Thank you for taking the time to do all that.
It didn't take any time. Just had to do a few quick chats with people at the campus and in town. Just make sure you don't let any visitors catch you talking, okay, Celine?
Yeah, I know that. I've been hiding myself with Emma for years now. I wouldn't make such an amateurish.
Oh no, you jinxed it.
Holy crap, a talking cat!
Meow! Wait a second. I know you weren't expecting me, Rean. Good day to you, Toa. Celine.
Elise! And is that?
Sorry about that. Looks like I got you good.
George Gnome. That last name, though.
George!
Long time no see, Toa. And how's it hanging, Rean? Celine? I happened to run into your sister on the train from Heimdall.
What'd you do this time, Mint? I see, so you came to bring me letters from Father and Master. Yes, they arrived around noon, so I figured I should give them to you right away. I figured I could go back today, so I just decided to come. I had planned to come and go, but... No, I won't allow this. The last return train leaves at 10. A girl like you cannot go alone. We have guest rooms in the dorm, so please stay here tonight. But... Yeah, I insist too. Tomorrow is Sunday. I hope you don't have any plans. Well, that won't be a problem. Fine, I'll take you up on that offer. After all, I do want to meet everyone at the branch campus. Thank you. Yeah, I'll get permission from the principal. Sorry, thank you. I was surprised to see you, but I didn't think the fat mechanic would be coming too. Yeah, I hadn't seen him in a year. He's gonna come over here after he sees the professor, right? Yeah, he said we can order whatever we'd like. George has a hefty appetite, so we can probably order everything on the menu. You may be right. That may be too much. But I was really surprised to see him on the train. He told me he spent the past year traveling all over the continent. Yeah, he was making his rounds to all the famous workshops across the continent. Zeiss Central Factory in Liberal, the Epstein Foundation in Le Mans. He said he uses connections to also go to the Verne Company in the Republic. The Republic. He managed to just waltz over to the Empire's biggest rival. The two countries are practically at war with each other half the time. You're right, there's still a truce in effect for now. George was always an advocate for peace through technological exchange. Both he and Angelica are really setting good examples. Isn't Angelica traveling on the continent on a normal bike? Yeah, I think she might be coming back soon. Hey guys, sorry for making you wait. George! Please have a seat. Let's make toast. Let's make a toast. Huh, that's right. You're old enough to drink now. I can drink too. I'll just have a ginger ale. And I'll have milk. I heard the rumors, but seeing what happened in Crossbell, the society is on the move again, and the group called the Gnomes. Yeah, right. Rean, Miss Toa? Yeah, that surprised me too. In my head, I know it's impossible. We went to his funeral after the war. We were there when they buried him. Yeah, he was resting so peacefully. He looked unusually content, you know, for Crow. Toa. Toa. For some reason, it seems like it was just yesterday. But you're right, we know for certain. That masked man is absolutely is not Crow. Yeah, in fact, that shouting machine may not even have been the Divine Knight. It could have just been something that looks like one. Speaking of which, was the Azure Knight ever retrieved? I heard that they sealed it up so that the Noble Alliance wouldn't get their hands on it. Yeah, it's being stored in the depths of Gorelia Fortress. Now that Crow is no longer alive, it shouldn't be able to teleport. It must have been something else. Should we double check if it's still there? Yeah. A small part of me was hoping it really was the Knight. Yeah. Anyway, the gnomes are piquing my interest. They were the counterparts of the witches, but they vanished into the dark recesses of history. They built all the spirit shrines and were the ones responsible for everything you guys found in the old schoolhouse's basement. I heard the last time they clashed with the witches was about 800 years ago. That was the last exchange between the two groups. Supposedly, no one has seen the gnomes ever since. And it just happened to choose today to return. They're going up against the society and have hired Zephyr. So it seems. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. I'm sure the Elder or Vita would know more about this. Didn't you already ask the Elder, but she wouldn't tell you anything? Well, she can be really stubborn sometimes. Geez, despite looking like that, she can be such a stubborn hag. Looking like that? Oh, don't worry about it. Hey, Rean, do you have any thoughts about the gnomes? What makes you think I know anything about them? Well, I did back you in Class 7 up once in battle once. I like to think that I know about the information you gathered during the Civil War. And underneath that assumption, I came up with a theory. The group knows as gnomes. Could they be calling themselves something else now? Oh, that's... I've only heard bits and pieces, but... I was actually thinking about that too. Over the last 2 months, my suspicions have grown. The name the gnomes are now using now is... the Black Workshop. They're a mysterious workshop that created Millium and Altina's combat shells. I've also heard rumors about them selling extremely high-tech weapons to the First-Class Yager Corps. So, probably. The super long-range rifle that Crow used may have been one of them. It's the same with Altina's combat shell that abducted me and the princess. Yeah, although they erased all Millium and Altina's memories of the workshop, no one has ever seen their true face. Except for Chancellor Osborne and Ouroboros. Oh. And everything has come full circle. According to Vita, the Black Workshop was part of the Society's 13 factories. And this is what I learned during my recent travels. The 13 factories are like a network that gathers technicians from all over the continent. But during the Civil War, the Black Workshop sided with the Chancellor and helped him steal the plan from the Society. Yeah, that makes sense. So the key to all this is Chancellor Osborne. He's not someone we can just talk to. Rean? Rean? How was it? It's nothing, I don't want to make them worry. Thank you. I think I have a better idea of how all this information fits together. Huh, you're welcome. I'm interested in the Black Workshop too. I think the professor might know something. That makes sense. He is regarded as the most prestigious engineer on the continent. I was planning on staying at his lab tonight and helping out. I'm leaving for Ruhr tomorrow, but I'll be sure to bring it up with him. I'll let you know if I learn anything new, Rean. Thank you. I feel like he'll be more open with you. Yeah. That old man has issues. AP increased by 1 for getting it right. Well, then I'll see you guys around. I'll make sure to drop in and say bye before I leave tomorrow. Thanks, you should give me a call sometime too. Good evening. How about we get together and have lunch tomorrow? Sounds good to me. See you tomorrow. That's it, I'll probably end up pulling an all-nighter tonight. Oh, there you are. Who? You know, Altina, Musei. And look, even Tita's here. Oh right, I haven't said hello to anyone besides Musei yet. Good to see you, Yuna. It's been a while. You too, you as well, Altina, Tita. Yeah, good to see you too. It has only been 19 days since we last met. I was so surprised when I heard from George. Well, I excused myself earlier so as to not intrude. When they told Yuna and Altina you were here, they insisted upon coming by to say hello. Well, yeah, we promised we'd all get together. And you, instructor, why didn't you invite me? Oh yeah, now you mention it, I probably should have. No, it's my fault. I should have let you all know I'd be stopping by. No, you've got nothing to apologize for, Elise. But hey, aren't you headed to Heimdall? The last train's going to leave soon, isn't it? Well, about that. Elise will be spending tonight at the dorms. What? For real? Yay! Hey, I suspected that might be the case. Will we perhaps be spending the night locked away with Instructor Rean in his room? Absolutely not. She'll be staying at the guest house tonight. I checked with the principal earlier, in her words, Elise can stay for as many nights as she pleases. She would say that. Oh, in that case, Elise, instead of some boring old guest room, why don't you stay with us? Ah. You're fine with that, right, Ollie? No objections. Commence pajama party. No, she should stay with Tita and me. After all, I was her underclassman at St. Estrella. Oh yes, I'd be more than happy to have her stay with us. This is getting way too noisy. If this keeps going, they'll turn in two. Well, since you've got the opportunity, why not take them up on your offer, Elise? The best solution would be to somehow fit all 5 of them in one room. Yeah, I agree, but as a teacher, I recommend you don't stay up too late. In that case... I would love to join you all for the night. Are we gonna listen to the radio, or is that for tomorrow?
Looks like you've kept this place clean. Though the building itself may be old, everything inside is well organized.
I'm sure you can thank Solacin for that. You don't have to go for the trouble of cleaning my room, though. I can take care of it myself.
Yes, I can tell. However, the hard-to-reach spots could use some attention.
Ah, well, I've been pretty busy, you know.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I'll give your room a thorough cleaning tomorrow. There should be no problems, provided I get back by evening.
No, I couldn't possibly ask that of you. Since you came to visit, I should show you around.
Knowing you'll be working even on your off days, am I right? I don't intend to get in the way of you helping out your school or your students. I came to visit and volunteered to help out of my own free will, so please go about your business as usual.
Elise. Fine, you win. But we're eating breakfast and lunch together, at least. I won't let you get out of that.
I accept your conditions. Oh, and Rean, here are the letters from Father and Master Yoon.
Oh, thanks for bringing those to me. I guess Master came back to visit while I was away in Crossbell, huh? I would have liked to see him, but I guess that's how it was meant to be. But why didn't Dad just send these directly to me?
Those letters weren't sent to me through the post office, but a shipping company. Perhaps he did it for your sake.
I see. Did he do that in case the letters were inspected? Does that mean there's sensitive information in them?
Rean? Did something happen between you and Father?
No, why do you ask?
When you came home at the end of last year, there seemed to be something off between the two of you. I can't imagine what it might be, but did something happen at the end of the Civil War? And could that something have led to a rift between you and Father?
I'm glad to finally see you again, my son. You've grown into a fine young man. Indeed, the Empire will soon know of the Ashen Chevalier, the hero whose brave deeds allowed us to reclaim the capital.
There's no need to worry, we're not fighting or anything. I'm still Dad's beloved son. And him, Mom, and you are all my family. Nothing will ever change that.
Right.
All done getting ready for your sleepover?
Huh?
Excuse us?
Everyone.
We just finished getting the bed all set up.
I went and brought back some extra pajamas, too.
Oh, because I sensed your presence there for some time now.
Oh. Told you he sends us.
Oh, don't act like you weren't just as curious as the rest of us, Altina. The Shores are siblings alone together. A forbidden delight sweeter than the finest confection.
Muse!
Ah, that's it! It's been so long since you've scolded me like that, Elise. You're all making way too much racket. Don't go around shouting in the halls. I'm trying to take a cat nap here and... Ow! What do you think you're doing?
You should join us, Celine. There are so many things I need to ask you.
Good thinking. I'm sure Celine has plenty of juicy details about our instructor's school days.
Juicy details? Oh, we're gonna have so much fun tonight.
Well, on that note, good night, Rean.
Well, yeah, good night. Try not to stay up too late. Was Rean on the other side? No. Okay. I cannot believe what an angel instructor Rean's sister is. Her uniform is simply perfect and she's just so pure. She's the student council president at St. Estrella Girls' School, right? Kurt, go talk to her. Put that obnoxiously handsome face of yours to work and ask if we can join too. Come on. There's no way everyone could fit in the room. I refuse. You guys know tomorrow's our free day, right? So that's Shore's her sister, huh? I guess they aren't blood related. But if that's the case, then... Dear Rean, it's been some time. Last I laid eyes on you was before you left for the academy, so 2 years ago? TLoH showed me a recent picture of you, and I could tell at a glance you've grown into a fine young man. No doubt you're a hit among the ladies, but knowing you, that popularity is going to completely to waste. Truth be told, I must journey to the eastern half of the continent. Its plight grows worse by the day. The dragon veins are nearly depleted and the barren land spreads. It is a world wholly different from the west. I shan't return to the western Zamuria for at least half a year. I would have liked to see you before I left. I suppose this is Aideus' will. I hear you earn yourself the title of Ashen Chevalier for your deeds in the Empire's Civil War. I'm sure there are many things which cause you hesitation and disquiet in your heart. The power within you that led you to seek my training, the mystery of your birth and your past. But you needn't worry over such things. The knowledge I passed down to you was that of the summoned form, the blade that brings a flash of light to drive back the darkness. Mastering this form is more difficult than any other. I do not know if you are even capable of such a feat, yet... 10 years ago, it was you I chose to be my final disciple. Not Cassius, not Arios. I chose you and you alone to be the final blade to complete the 8 leaves. In this time of turbulence, become that flashing blade that illuminates the darkness, even if for the briefest moment. I believe you and those comrades whose souls are intertwined with yours are capable of this. Goodbye for now. Once I have returned from the east and we have reunited, I shall impart to you my final teachings. Yun Kafai. How does he always do that? He writes as though he knows everything I've done and sees right through me. Eastern Zamuria. In recent years, it's grown barren, and there's less and less fertile land to go around. I'm sure Master doesn't need me worrying about him. No, it's not my place to worry about him. The seventh form is void, emptiness, darkness, yet it's also a blade that brings a flash of light to illuminate that darkness. He's always told me that, but I think I'm finally starting to understand. I think it's a bit much to call me the final blade to complete the 8 leaves. But at the very least, I want to be strong enough to protect my friends and students. In order to do that, I need to overcome this wall. I've also got his letter from Dad. A letter he needed Elise to hand deliver to me. Dear Rean, it's been a while since we last talked, huh? About 6 months or so, I'd guess. Judging from your last letter, you seem to be well. I'm sure Elise mentioned it, but Master Kafai visited Ymir in late May. He left a letter for you, so I sent it to Elise via a reliable source so she could deliver it to you in person. I'd also like to tell you that which I promised I would. I imagine by now you know about your birth father. Elise had her suspicions, but your mother and I immediately knew something was amiss when you last visited. First off, I need to apologize for not telling you sooner. I've known Goliath Osborne for about 40 years. His family were commoners from the north, but his father and mine were acquainted. When he lost his family to an avalanche, we took him in. He was 13 years old at the time. I was only 5 then, so I looked up to him as an older brother. Once he was 17, he left Ymir and enrolled at Force. After his graduation, he joined the army and was promoted at a remarkable rate. Because of this, the nobles took notice and tried to squash his rise through the ranks. Even after my father passed on and I took over Ymir, Goliath continued to keep in contact. Until that day, 14 years ago. It had been 3 years since I heard his voice.
I want you to take in a child. You must cut all ties with me and never speak a word of this to that child. I'm sorry, Teo. You're the only one I can turn to.
I accepted his request and immediately took a horse out to the place he told me. Yeah, considering all the enemies he has, it might actually be pretty reasonable to do this. After all, Rean might be used as a hostage against Osborne. The rest you should know. The moment I saw the child, I knew it was his. I knew Goliath was married and had a child. I'd even seen pictures. But seeing the child up close, he resembled his mother more than anything. Even so, I chose to forget all that and take that child in as a member of the Schwarzer family. Fortunately, Lucia agreed and Elise warmed up to him in no time. From then on, it felt like a wondrous dream. That child grew up into a man any parent would be proud of. Of course, Elise was proud of her dear older brother as well. I knew he worried about the mysterious power deep within him. But he studied under Master Kafai in order to get it under control. We, his parents and his sister, will always be proud of him. He is an irreplaceable member of our family. Much has changed since then, yet I know he is still the same young man we all love. My little brother Goliath was kind and dependable. I know he would not have left his child were there any other choice. That said, I refuse to give you back to him. Even if it comes down to a bare-knuckle brawl between us, even if I have no chance of winning, I will never let you go. Above all, I wanted to make sure you knew this. That's why I wrote to you today. Sorry it took me such a long letter to say it. Say hi to Elise for me. Sincerely, Dad. I am so blessed to have such wonderful family and friends. And on top of that, now I have great co-workers and students. But I still need to make sure I'm not relying on them. You must know something about my powers. And what really happened that day 14 years ago. What happened to my birth mother? P.S. He did contact me just once after the incident, though it was simply as a request from the Imperial Chancellor to a local baron. 12 years ago, he asked for me to introduce him to a young noble from the Albarea family to whom I was teaching falconry at the time. In retrospect, I feel my introduction to him was a prelude to recent events, such as the Civil War and the occupation of Crossbell. It's possible this isn't relevant, but I thought I'd let you know anyway. Ouroboros, the Black Workshop, the Enforcers, the Jaegers, the Gnomes, and that masked man. And the Iron Bloods he founded. I'm seeing more of the big picture little by little, but the truth is still shrouded in darkness. You need to light the way, Rean Schwarzer. Be the shining blade that cuts through that darkness. Sunday Free Day.
Here are today's requests.
Thank you. Einhell trial level 3 is required. I have a new trial for you. It's been designed based on the data taken from the previous two. All members of Class 7 and that talking cat will participate. Wait, even a talking cat? Strange. Does Celine have brave orders of her own? Report to the Keep's control room as soon as you're ready. G. Schmidt. Rosine, hello Rean, I have a favor to ask. If you come by, have a time, will you be able to come by my Sunday school class and teach for a little while? I'm sure the kids would love to meet you. Come see me at the chapel for more details. Dream job, Frankie. I realized what I wanted to do in my life. Starting today, I'm giving everything I've got to getting my dream job. Before that, I ask you about something. I'll be waiting by the bridge in town. Huh. Well, looks like we've got quite a few this time. My word, you're still running around playing errand boy on top of all your teaching duties. You never change, do you, Rean? Is there anything I can do to help? I'll let you know if I come across anything I could use help with. That said, you've been just as busy as I have. Make sure you get some rest yourself. You're certainly one to talk, but very well. I shall rest up. I suppose I may as well if I'm to be staying here another day anyway. Because of this morning. Miss Elise, spend one more night here. It would win my praise as an Erebonian noble if I were to let you leave without treating you to a feast. She sure knows how to get her way. Don't tell me, she's going to challenge Elise to a duel? Whose bright idea was it to make someone like her the principal? Well, it would be rude of me to decline such a generous offer. She contacted my school for me, so I'll be fine as long as I leave early tomorrow. Just go about your work like you usually do, Rean. Got it, thanks. Well, I'll be off now. Do be careful. Maybe we can have Elise join us for the next trial. After all, she should have her S-craft, so that puts her above Ash and Muse. Mr. Solson, can you tell me where the tool storage room is? But of course, look at you there, if you'll excuse us. Plus, depending on your setup for the Reverie corridor, that Reverie dungeon place, you could actually bring her to fight the actual final boss of the game, if you wanted to. I've got some errands of my own to take care of. There are some finishing touches that need to be done for the training, so let me know when you're headed to the keep. Sure thing, thanks Celine. Yeah, see you later. Alright, time to get going. I'll head to Professor Schmidt's place once I'm done with the other requests. Messages. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this Let's Play of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.